In this video, we're going to work through example 8.1 of the derivatives textbook. This is the payoff of an NVIDIA option. Okay, so the example goes as follows. On September 10th, 2024, NVIDIA Corporation shares were trading at 107.71. On the CBOE, the Chicago Board Options Exchange, you found an American call option with a strike of 110 and maturity of June 20th, 2025, trading at 2085 at 2105. So that means if you sell these options, you receive 2085 per option, and if you buy them, you pay 2105 per option. The notional is 100 shares per contract. And we want to compare the cost and return for buying 10 contracts of the options versus 1,000 shares of the stock. So again, 10 contracts, that's again 1,000 options. Okay, we want to know what we would pay for each investment. And for the following share prices on June 20th, 2025, we want to know the payoff of the options and the return for both investments. And our prices are 105, 125, and 145. Okay, I have set up a spreadsheet with the market information. So the original share price was 107.71. The option strike is 110. The option ask, the price you pay to buy it, is 2105. Number of shares or options is 1,000. And we've got our final share price of 105, and we can change that to 125 or 145. Okay, let's look at the shares first. So the initial value or the initial cost is going to be 1,000 times 107.71. The final value is going to be 1,000 times the final share price, in this case 105. And the return is going to be the final value minus the initial value divided by the initial value. So in this case, we lost 2.5% of our investment. For the options, though, it's quite different. So the initial value or cost is going to be 21,050. So that's 1,000 times 2105. The final value, though, here is 1,000 times, and in this case, the options are ending up, these are call options, and the options are ending up below the strike, so it should be 0. Now, in Excel, I'm going to use the formula max of the final share price minus the strike and 0. Okay, so what's this going to do? If our share price is above 110, above the strike, we will receive money. That max is going to be a positive number. If it ends up at the strike or below, it's going to be 0. So here we have 0, and our return is 0 minus 21,050 divided by 21,050. We lose 100% of our investment. Okay, so we have this spreadsheet now where we can look at a final share price of 105, a final share price of 125. So here we go from, with the share investment, we go from $107,000 to $125,000, a return of 16%. For the options, we go from $21,050 to $15,000. Again, each option is going to pay out 15 times 1,000, $15,000. Again, we lose almost 30%. So negative 28.74 is our return. If the share price goes to 145, you can see the 107,710 goes to 145, a return of 34.62%, 34.5% or so. And for the options, they go from $21,050 to $35,000, a return of 66.27. Essentially, the options with a much smaller investment entail significantly more risk. For lower share prices, and there's going to be a place where these two things are equal, but for lower share prices, the return on the shares is bigger than the return on the options. For larger share prices, the return on the options is bigger than the return on the shares. Again, more leverage, more risk.